get back on the seat, but I'm wanting to switch the monitor and all that stuff. So get ready to watch the awkward transition. Let's go. There you are. I almost clicked desktop. That would have been the very wrong button to choose. Alright. Actually, I forgot to check if the mic is working because I am probably going to be a doofus and forget to... Okay, we're working. We are working. Alright. Good evening, everyone. Mr. MCA here. Still a little sick. I'm feeling better now. But I'm still just a little under the weather. Yesterday was awful. Yesterday, I felt like I got hit by a freight train. I'm like, I just feel like I was barely able to do anything. But today I'm doing better, which is great. I didn't feel as miserable. Just a little. I'm still a little sick. I forgot to move these things around so I can actually have you guys in a somewhat readable place. This might do. Right there. Alright, so in about 20 seconds we should be getting the new laptop challenge, and I'm going to update Twitter as well with the new laptop challenge. Nick, how's it going? Good morning to you. Good evening. As it's almost 11 p.m. over here. It's just funny how time zones work. It's 11 p.m. here. It could be 7 a.m. somewhere else. Or that could be. It is 7 a.m. somewhere else. And with this, let's go ahead and see what the new laptop challenge is, which is... Not that one. Catalunya. And I think, is this the one with the chicane? Oh no, this is the short one. The short version with, I think it's any Group 4 car. Let's see. Is it any Group 4 car? Yep, it's any Group 4 car. Alright, so let me just update Twitter with the new thing. GT7 Gran Turismo 7 new lap time challenge. Alright, now my question is, which is good? I'm going to be honest, I have been very out of the loop when it comes to which Group 4 and Group 3 cars are good, because I haven't touched multiplayer in quite some time. I do know every now and then I've seen the Citroen be a really good pick, but I kind of wonder if there's something else that's probably going to be better for this track. I don't know if anyone knows, but if someone wants to let me know, do feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to pick the Citroen and just go from there. Where is the Citroen? Citroen, there you are. And just give me the racing hard tires, and off we go. Because I don't know what car is going to be good here. And just don't forget, even though we are on the short layout, we do have to deal with this cursed chicane, so be aware of that. I think the thing that we're all struggling to learn for a little bit is where to brake for turn number 1, since turn number 1 is right over here now. Actually, that was a pretty good guess. think it's like turns 1 and 2 is probably going to be where it's going to take like a little bit of time to get used to, just because we don't do this track layout that often. But then everything else should kind of just come in a little easier. At least that's what I like to think. Could be very wrong. That was a little early in the brakes, but the good news is we're already one lap in, and we are about to get a actual lap time in. Now, if it's good or not, that yeah, it's probably not a good lap time, but we got a time in. Okay, now this time it was a little too early on the brakes. Doing all right so far. I keep thinking that I can brake later, but I actually need to brake just a little bit earlier. Please turn. There we go. Well, I think one of the hard parts is going to be heating that final chicane. Because I'm sure there's probably going to be like some really good time hanging out there, but you have to set it just right, otherwise it's going to end in disaster. I braked too early. So there's like a 300, I think it's like a 300 meter board that's on the left, and I'm using that as my reference point. I'm just trying to figure out whether I need to brake like right at it or right before it. There's already a 116. Okay. The only thing is that 300 meter board, because the sun is against it, it might be a little hard to spot. Because I think there's a 400 meter board as well, so you don't want to mix those two up. So the 400 meter board should be right here, then the 300 meter board, that's where you brake. And this part kind of reminds me of Nerve GP. Is it Nerve GP or is it Nürburgring Short? Something like that. Okay, that was a little too much on the brakes. And again, I don't know what's going to be like the go-to car for this time trial. I just know that the Citroen has a history of being pretty good right now. Or not history, but like I've seen it doing pretty well overall, so it's like I'm just going to pick that car. I feel like it's probably like a safe pick for now. Until people find out like what's the meta car. I don't think it mattered. I mean, like, if you're just trying to get a gold time, I think it should be doable with most, if not all, Q4 cars. At least that's what I hope. Okay, I can probably brake just a little bit later. Because there's been times where there's been times where I've done the extremely silly idea of trying to get a gold time with all like of a specific racing category, and it is possible, at least from the ones I've tested so far. It's just that some of them is going to be a lot harder than others. I mean, it also depends on the track as well. Because I remember, what was it, like Group 4 out of Lago Maggiore? That one was pretty easy to do to get a goal time with all cars, with all the Group 4 cars, but for some, it was more difficult to get like a specific time. And then I remember Group 3 at, what was it, Group 3 at Daytona Road Course. That one was actually a little more difficult. Because since the car doesn't have that much speed, then it's gonna struggle to get a goal time. And I remember trying to do it with the Super Silhouette, and that one was actually not just a Super Silhouette, it's the Super Silhouette and the BMW M3. Those were properly difficult because those two cars are very slow. Really slow on the straights or on the fast sections. So they're just bleeding time. It doesn't matter if you get like a God-tier exit. The cars have no speed. So you lose so much time on especially on the back straight. But it was possible to get a goal time. You just had to really work for it. I imagine if I were to do something like that with this combination, probably be a lot easier. I think the hairpin's going to be where I'm really going to need to work on my braking point. Ooh, just barely in the track limits. Although that was a bit of a poor exit. I reckon it's probably possible to get a 115. I won't be surprised if someone already got it. It's also probably a good time to start checking to see what cars are showing up. Let's see. Nick KL, holy, I haven't seen him in a long time. See, we got the 458, we got the Danger Noodle. There's me, the Citroen 458, the Cayman. Okay, so a bunch of cars right now, so nothing clear just yet, but oh my goodness. Yeah, so Nick, I haven't seen him in a long time. I remember seeing him in the GR Super Racing, yeah, the GR Super Cup. So this is, oh my god, this was way back in the day. Back in the GT Sport days, so it's good to see him again, honestly. Hey! I didn't know that was you. Oh my god. Now, oh god, now I feel a little embarrassed. Sammy, how's it going? Yeah, District Kane is gonna be. It's gonna be not so fun to deal with. Yeah, honestly, I don't know how much the M4 has been buffed or nerfed. Again, like I've kind of just been out of the loop with BOP stuff, so if you ask me like what's like the go-to car for this combination, I'm not gonna know. All I know is that the Citroen has been, like, every now and then whenever I peek at the leaderboards, like, I'll see the Citroen doing really well. I was like, okay, this car's doing well. Yeah, me neither. That's why, like, I just seen like this car do well in some of the Group 4 races. I was like, okay, I'll use a Citroen and see where that takes me. But still, I mean, right now it's still like a mix of cars, so it's like it's anyone's game. I mean, there's a whole bunch of cars that are good here, then it's all the better. Bit of a slidey board right there. By the way, I got to talk to you guys about something. So earlier this week, I mean, besides me getting sick, that's not the bad news. I got hit with some very tragic news. Both of my controllers got stick drift. And the one that I have on right now has really bad stick drift. Like, it's like the moment I try to like move the left stick, it's gonna do whatever the hell it wants. And sometimes like I'll stop controlling it, and it just keeps doing whatever it wants. Like earlier today, I was trying to test something really quickly, like here in GT7, and I didn't have the wheel on yet, so I was like, okay, let me just test out with the controller. And the stick drift will just keep moving to the left, so I have to fight the controller to keep the car going straight. And it's worse because like the stick drift is really strong, so it's like the car would just jerk to the left. It's not like a smooth transition. It's just like ugh. The other controller also has stick drift, but I've sent it somewhere for repairs. So I'm hoping that they can get it fixed or just like replace the potentiometers. I think it's potentiometers that they use for the controllers. I just hope that they can get it working again, and I don't have to ever worry about stick drift. Because if they can put that to bed for good, I'll be a very happy person, and then I'll just send in this controller whenever I get the other one back. So that's my tragic news. Yeah, Citroen Solid, yeah. I remember the days when it wasn't a solid choice. It was eons ago at this point. Ooh, I do like that you can get this car to like step up quite a bit. It doesn't feel boring, I'll tell you that. No! Oh, that would have been a really good... Yeah, that would have been really good right there. Oh, Mr. Dan. Mr. Holland. Where's he sitting at right now? Okay. I can tell you this, I need to get good. Although, luckily, I do see a couple people will take the bait by picking the Citroen. So what I was reading was that basically what they're gonna do is they're gonna replace like the contacts. I think it's potentiometers. They're gonna replace it with these things. I don't know what they call it. or at least I don't remember what they call it. But basically, what it does is it makes like it contactless, so the controllers should theoretically last a whole lot longer before stick drift ever becomes a problem, if ever. So they'll be replacing both of the sticks. I think, and they said it was like $50. I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to bite the bullet. Because either I pay $50 and like a few bucks for shipping and hope that it gets fixed, or spend what, like $75 for a new controller, have it last like half a year to a year, and then face the same problem all over again. I've already been doing that for quite some time. I'll just go the repair route and see if they can get it fixed for me. And the funny thing was how I discovered this shop was through Instagram. It was like some random day where, okay, because I find it kind of funny how I discovered them picking. Ayo, that was actually pretty good. The way I discovered them was through one of my accounts, because I have two accounts. Like, one of them is the MSMCA and the other one's like a more personal account. And like that account like doesn't follow that many gaming accounts, but it's like I just happened to like find them through that account. And they're showing, oh yeah, like this customer sent in like a PS5 and they're like trying to fix it, and they get it fixed. And then I just started binge watching their videos. And I'm like, I want to see if they can try to, if something happens to anything, like I'll just send it to them and see if they can get it fixed. Well, the first thing that went wrong is the controllers. I would send in both controllers at once, but I need at least one controller so I can plug in the aux headset too whenever I stream. Then well, actually I can't really play Battlefield right now because of the stick drift. Yeah, Arkies! How's it going? No, yeah. No, this is my... This is my fourth controller. I actually have controller number 2 here that I haven't touched in like almost a year or two. I should probably just throw that one away, honestly. Controller 3 is right here. Controller 4 is on its way to the repair shop. I know back in the PS4 days, I had like a red controller. I really liked it, but it got stick drift right away. So then, and they were still under warranty, so I sent it to Sony to repair it, and they sent it back. They made it worse. I don't know how they did that, but that was pretty impressive. So then I tried to repair it. I broke the controller. Good times. Good times. It's probably Hall effect. That's probably what it is. Because I think I remember them saying like it's supposed to like the stick or like the things that make contact, like when you try to use your inputs, it should make a lot less contact. Yeah, so I sent it in. When did I send it in? I think I sent it in Monday. because I sent it through the mail, so the mailman picked it up on Monday. But I don't know when it's gonna get there. The whistles go. The other thing is that because it's Christmas time, I don't know if they're gonna fix it the moment it gets there before Christmas, or like if they're gonna be on break. So I don't really know. Oh, that was a temperature gauge. So I don't really know when I'm gonna get it back, or when they'll get it. But I did leave like a little silly note, so hopefully they get a chuckle out of it. Oh, that didn't work. What am I gonna say? Got in the Bible controller. No, yeah, that's what I did as well. I bought my controllers physically through stores and doing a good thing. Oh yeah, I never asked you how you doing, Arkies? Anyways, doing good things. Spent the weekend, dude. Okay, I think everyone's been getting sick. I've been sick as well. I got sick the other day. I think it was like Tuesday. No, I think it was like Monday evening where I started getting sick, and then yesterday, Tuesday, was where it was like the worst of it. Where I just felt like I got hit by a freight train. Today's been better, feeling better now, but still not feeling 100% yet. And then Arkies with the 37 months. Thank you so much for joining the club. I hope you get to enjoy my silly little emotes. I did get them updated. The artists, because I know I was talking to the artists and they got them finished, and I was like, I want to see them. So then he showed it to me, and I was like, I love it. Now it's not like, now the avatars are not like of like a crappily drawn racing avatar myself. Now it's like a hand-drawn version of myself that the artist made. And I really like him. I've been working with this artist for quite some time. I think like almost 2 years at this point, because I've commissioned them for a couple other things, like not relating to the YouTube or anything, like for personal stuff. Yeah, they've been hella awesome. So eventually, that's when I got the idea. I was like, "Hey, what if I just get them to make my emotes?" Like, as much as I liked my racing avatar emotes, they don't really feel like me anymore. So that's when I asked them about making new emotes, and well, now that's what we have. That's what we have. Yes, I'm driving this Citroen. I mean, because I know this car has been doing good in some of the daily races, and I don't know what other cars are good, so I'm kind of just going with what I think is a safe bet. I don't know if this is like the go-to car for this time trial. I just picked this car. I was like, okay, let's go with it. Yes, the emotes. Oh, when I call the office, yeah, it's like some nasty cold or something that's just going around like crazy. I mean, thank goodness it's not COVID, because that would have sucked. So like even It's probably like a, what do you call it, like a head cold or just a cold? Whatever it is. Not the best feeling in the world. 0 out of 10. Don't recommend. Don't recommend to your friends. Yeah, I won't be surprised if this car gets nerfed. If it's like a dominant car. And man, this tells me that I just need to start doing daily races again, if I'm honest. That way I can like actually get a better idea. It's like, hey, this car's really good. Hey, this car really sucks. Hey, this car's broken. I mean, I know that, what's it, race A with the Mustang American Racer. I know that car's broken. But that's not even a race, like a group 4 or 3 or anything like that. That's just his own little thing. Yeah, I need to start jumping back into daily races. I think I've avoided daily races for long enough. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna be like daily races that will stream, but it's like, part of it is because like I don't know like what time I'll be coming home from work. I mean, it's not like I'll be coming home like at 9 p.m. But it's like I don't know exactly what time I'll be home from work and get the stream set up and all that stuff. What I kind of want to do is just like, whenever I get home from work, just jump straight into a daily race, like no setting up anything or anything like that. Like just like, is that making sense? Because like whenever I have to set up a stream, I have to like move a whole bunch of things around and plug in a whole bunch of things. And it was just like, that's just gonna take up time. I don't know. Like, it'll be amazing the day that comes, like when the day comes that I get like a semi-permanent racing setup, because that means that if I set up just right, I'll be able to kind of just like leave everything as is. That way, it's like if I feel like streaming, then all I gotta do is like press a couple buttons, bam, we're streaming. Instead of like having to like set everything up. I don't know, but all I know is that I know a 115 is possible. I just gotta make it work. And obviously overshooting this hairpin is not gonna be the trick to do it. I'm gonna read chat real quick. 8:28 a.m. Good morning to you. I know a lot of you guys are in Europe, so good morning to you guys. It's evening over here. 11:31 p.m. Yeah, Paris, Copenhagen, California. Oh, God. Say? I forgot what I'm gonna say. Oh yeah. So, on the topic of because I know I talked a bit about this I think in the last stream, where I've been working on decluttering a whole bunch of things. I have some news about that. Because alright, car, I get it. Anyways. I've actually made some pretty good progress. And actually, even better news is that, well, it's bittersweet news, let's just put it that way. Because it's like, because I had these Hall Life plushies. And it's like, I really like them. But they take up so much space that I kind of just had like no choice but to sell them, or just find a way to get rid of them. And I was like, man, it's like I really want to keep them for a long time. But it's just like, yeah, they just take up so much space. It's like I could definitely use like the space for something else. So luckily, I was able to find a friend that, I mean, I know, right? Crazy, I have friends. I was able to find a friend that was interested in taking them off my hands, so I was able to sell them. And I was able to get all of them sold, because there was like, I think it was like 8 plushies. And he was interested in all of them. It's like, oh, hell yeah. So I got those sold, and now there's like an open shelf. So yeah, those 8 plushies took up an entire shelf. And then in the living room, I have like 2 bins that are full of Hot Wheels and like these big cars. And it's like, as much as I want to keep these Hot Wheels, like, they're just gonna be sitting in boxes for years to come. Let's be honest, they ain't gonna be worth jack squat. So it's like, at this point, I mean, I could try to sell them, but I also don't want to like deal with having to sell them on eBay and stuff like that. So, and then like if I were to try to sell them on eBay, who knows how long I'm gonna be keeping them around for before someone actually buys it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna donate them. Coincidentally, because it's Christmas time, there's like these shops that have like the bins that the donation centers will pick up. Like I know Toys for Tots is one of them. There's like a couple other smaller organizations that also do something similar, where like they pick up those bins full of toys and then they distribute them to the kids or families and stuff like that. So tomorrow I'm gonna be taking them over, and I just forgot my breaking point. It didn't make much of a dent here because most of them were actually in the back of the house, like in a little storage. But back there, it has freed up a lot of space. I think there's like an entire, like, once I get rid of the Hot Wheels, it's gonna free up 2 entire bins, which is a lot. And again, it's like, as much as I want to keep them, as much as it feels like a little sad to say goodbye to them, it's like I have to, like, I gotta free up space. And it feels like, I was kind of thinking about it, it just feels like I'm starting to hoard them at this point. Like, yeah, I don't want to do that. GT7 connected people from all over the world. Yeah, definitely. There's that. Yeah, and then especially, you know, like, especially like the lobbies. Yeah, I don't do lobbies that much, but I remember like, especially back in GT Sport when like lobbies was really popping off. Like you see people from all over the world just like joining in to do some silly lobby racing. I don't know how it's like nowadays. Man, I remember those days. No, it's all good Arkies. Even like, I don't know, it's like, it feels like nowadays like I feel like I'm a lot busier. So it's like doing a very late. Oh, that was a jumper chicane. So like doing like a very late stream like this is like, yeah, there's probably a low chance that someone in the U.S. or the Americas is gonna be up and be like, "Hey, this guy's streaming. Let's watch him." But someone in Europe is be like, "Hey, this guy's streaming. Let's watch him." Because I'm pretty sure that most of you guys are from Europe right now. I don't know. If any of you guys are in the Americas, let me know. Unless if you don't want to let me know, then that's fine as well. You do you. More power to you. Because I know Europe is waking up. Asia, I think they're... What are they? I think... What are they, in the afternoon? Evening-ish? I wouldn't know, if I'm honest. Sorry, I can't read your name because your phone. Kami, how's it going? Good morning. I don't know if it's morning to you, but if it is morning to you, good morning to you. Hopefully you're having a good day or night, depending where you are in the world. Whichever applies best to you. Okay, Asia's daytime. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. You think I would know, but I don't. Because I think it's like, if it's midnight over here, it's probably 6 p.m. in Tokyo? I used to know. I used to know for sure. I know, like, trying to, like, guesstimate the time between here and, say, the UK is a lot easier for me, because that was, like... Because... That was kind of easy to align, because of, what's it, like, the GMT... or UTC, because I know they often share with GMT. So over here, it's usually so like the time difference between here and there is like 8 hours. But then try to compare it with the time zone in Asia. That's where Asia or even Australia, that's where it gets tricky for me. Oh, and there goes my shoulder. What do you call it? I think the USB port's getting a bit loose. At 5 p.m. Japan? Okay. Nismo, good to see you, man. It's been a while. Hopefully you've been doing well. Just woke up. Hell yeah. Hope I'm doing fine. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I mean, feeling better now. I was sick for a few days. I'm feeling a lot better now. And yeah, just happy to be back here again. Even though I'm probably rusty as hell, but it's whatever. As long as I'm having fun, that's kind of all that matters to me right now. I see Mario here. Good to see you again. Okay, one thing that... Okay, I don't know if it's me. I feel... Because, well, which update was... Because I know there was like an update where they did like a minor physics update. Or like a FFB force feedback update. I don't know if it's me. I'm probably just tripping. But I feel like that update has made it a bit easier to catch the cars when they start to step out, because most of the time back then, whenever the car steps out like that, that's kind of it. Like I'm gonna lose control. But I feel like with that update, which I'm more forgetting which one it was, it feels like for me, it feels a little easier to catch the cars now. That's why, like, I don't know if it's me. Like, driving it still feels the same, but it's like when the car steps out a bit, or like it starts to step out, I feel like it's easier to catch it. I don't know. It's probably just me, if I'm honest. Must be the dumb. Man, you could probably be right about that. We'll go with that. We'll go with it's the Dunlops. And that wasn't the best chicane in the world, but there you go, 115. Watch there be a 114 already. I'll be very sad if there is. But man, I just barely got here. Is there a 114? I was close. I was close to their 115.0. Okay, I'm gonna save this for now. Placing in 6th in the world at the moment. Let's see, what do we have here? We still got the 458, the Cayman. Yeah, it's still all over the place. Yeah, it's still kind of all over the place. So 115 is good. Yeah, at this point, it's not if, but when, because Holland is already close to 114. Kind of tempted to switch to the 458, if I'm honest. But I mean, the Viper. Where's the Viper? I know I saw one earlier. the Viper, you know what I'm saying? You know, Viper, you know, Danger Noodle. Blame the Dunlops. No, definitely. I'm tempted to try that out again. I remember I did one for Lago Major. This is a fun little challenge. I want to see if we can try to do that with this combo, but still it's like, There's a bunch of 458s here. You guys must know something about the 458s if it's showing up quite a few times here. What are the other cars that are good here? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm also a bit tempted about trying out the Cayman, but I have, okay, because I like the livery I have for the Cayman. Like, if you guys have played Burnout 3, I have a livery, what was it, for the Assassin Super, from the Assassin Super, that's on the Cayman. Let me see if I can find it. Oh wait, yeah, we got one right here. But my problem with the Cayman, actually two problems. One is the gearing, because first gear is still way too short to the point where it's barely usable. But problem number two, it sounds like a vacuum cleaner. And that is my biggest problem with the Cayman. Alright, vacuum cleaner, let's get going. Okay, I'll be honest, if I can get a pretty big good time with the Cayman, then I honestly might be tempted to just do the lap guide with this car instead of the Citroen. I don't know, because it feels different. Marquis, you gotta do it anyways. You gotta do it. Ooh. Hold your horses. Far has been good. Alright. Not too bad. I will say this, I'm actually a little happy that it's not like a G70 race at the Nürburgring. I thought it was going to be like a G70 race, but apparently it's not. Which makes me happy. I don't know, to me, it sounds like a vacuum cleaner. I've had this problem ever since GT Sport. What I wish is that the road car version of the Cayman. That one sounds so much better than this one. And if PD could just update this car to get the engine sound from the road version of the Cayman, I'll be a very happy camper. Yes, the Nürburgring. I remember, I think I've seen stickers where like they do a parody of Burger King and they put Nürburgring. Weed Whacker? Yeah, that was, yeah, kind of sounds like one. Oh man, so this is for those that were in GT Sport. Back when fuel was turned on for qualifying, and the meta for qualifying was to fuel burn as much as you can. It was so Oh yeah, fuel burning and slipstream. Fuel burning was nearly impossible with this car because its first gear is so short. Because all the other cars have a taller first gear, which means you're burning fuel at, let's say, 100 kilometers per hour. Just an example. Whereas with the Cayman, you're burning fuel by like, because the first gear is so short, you're burning fuel at like 80 kilometers per hour. So it's like you get left behind, but you need the other cars for slipstream. So you're kind of at a lose-lose situation. And if you go up to second gear, now you're not burning as much fuel, which means your car's going to be heavier, which means you'll set slower times. Oh man, those were the days. That actually kind of worked. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, this car feels a little too understeer for my liking. I don't want to pick the 458, as tempting as it is. I might just stick with the Citroen for now. Unless, actually, no. That's the thing, is like so many choices. What do I pick? I mean, again, the 458 is pretty tempting. Someone put a time in with the freaking TT cup. No, you remember the day when the Begin trophy was good? I remember those days. Trying to catch my breath. Feels like yapping so takes up like a whole bunch of energy. Man, that's really bad. I blame it on the sickness. Okay, that's not gonna work. I was still gonna specifically. Okay. I thought it was like a bad car now. Okay, good to hear that it's still usable. Can't say the same about the about the FF again. I don't think it's ever been a good car. I don't remember the FF again ever being like a meta pick. I'm braking just a little too late. Just a hair bit too late. Hold on to your horses. Turn. Oh, the car caught me out right there. Mano, how's it going? Great to see you again. with a horrible engine sound. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of forgot what it sounds like. And that reminds me. Excuse me. I had a burp. Actually, I forgot what I was remembering right now. Oh yeah, the power pack. Oh god, I am not ready for Saturday. Saturday, I'm gonna do the 6 hours of Suzuka, and I think I remember. I think I put them starting at 9 p.m., which means I should be ending at 3 in the morning. Oh, it's gonna be a wild ride. Saturday's gonna be a very busy day. Got an appointment, gotta do some other things, and then 6 hours Suzuka. But it should be a lot of fun. Then after that, I'll probably finally have proper thoughts about the power pack. There we go. Probably not a 115, but we'll take it for now. And just try to improve on that. See, I told you it wasn't a 115. So far. That was so close! Oh, that was probably a 0.7. That was a 0.7! No! I just barely had to go a pixel out. Oh, that makes me sad. Sounds like a 4-cylinder running low. Oh god. No, happy holidays to all of you guys. Happy holidays. Pretend this is alcohol. Happy holidays. Because I'm still sick, so I gotta drink water. You know what I want right now? I want some eggnog. Eggnog sounds really good right now. I'll take that over alcohol. I mean, I don't drink that much anyways. Like, usually I have to like really be in the mood to want to drink, which isn't that often. But eggnog, it's like, if I'm feeling happy, sad, angry, whatever, I'll always be down for the eggnog. That wasn't. That was a bit of a sloppy turn right there. Hey, we got it. Now I gotta find out how to get a 0.5. Thank you, Arkies and Sammy and Mano. Now comes the fun part. What's the last 3 minutes? How am I gonna find 2/10? Speaking of making a trophy, someone got it in there. Just save this real quick. I want to see if I can do it. Come on, give me that 0.5. Come on, Citroen, show me what you got. Show me your best. Lead the way. Yeah, isn't the 155 like really good on acceleration? Because I know there's like these slower sections where if acceleration is still like its best thing, then oh yeah, it's gonna be good here. It's gonna be a viable pick. That's the thing though. This turn 2 is going to be tricky because if I do it right, that's going to be a good chunk of time gain right there. Oh no, it's all good, Mario. It do be like that sometimes. But that is also true about the 155. I'm just turning it in a smidge too late. Oh no. Okay, I could already tell that turn was just not gonna work. Oh my god. Oh, the year-end rush. I don't do architecture, but like where I'm working at it, like it's weird because like in the past years, like at this time of the year, like it starts to like really die down, get really quiet. But no, it's like this year, like this time of the year has been busy. Like think earlier last week, we had like a huge influx of projects come in. It's just like, holy moly. That's... Oh, I just missed my breaking point. It was just completely unexpected. I mean, it's good for work, but still, it's like, if you want like a nice, peaceful... Like, no, that's just not going to happen. Because people are trying to get their stuff in at the last minute before the year ends. It's like, I don't know, man. It might be a little late on that. Oh, that's the thing, though. It's like I need to get the turning just right, and I need to go for like a very slightly apex, and then I should be able to just fly through there. I see Deep here. Deep, how's it going? Great to see you. Hopefully you've been doing well. And for those who don't know what the heck is going on, don't worry, neither do I. This is the new laptop challenge, which is the Catalunya National layout with any Group 4 car. At the moment, there isn't a clear meta car. The 458 is the most common car appearing, but it's not like the meta, if that makes sense. Like there's a couple other cars that are also doing really well so far. So this might be one of those events where it's, or one of those time trials where it's just bring in any car that you want, as long as you can get a gold time with it, then you're good to go. Which, in my opinion, is the best kind of time trial. Oh, there we go. Now I just gotta bring it home. It got a little sloppy towards the end. We still beat it. Yeah! Got the 0.5 I wanted. Hey! I'm pretty happy with that. Which tells me a 0.4 is possible. I don't know if I'm actually... I mean, at least the nice thing is that this is like a short and sweet laptop. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna have to stop here. We're at 0.69%. I mean, it's gonna improve anyways, but we're at 0.69%. I think it's pretty nice. Better than 0.67. You know, 0.67 jokes. Anyone here? Which is the generation that's done the points? What's it? The 6-7 jokes? Is it Gen X or Gen Alpha or Gen Z? Is it Gen Z? I don't know. I like points. I like 6.9. I think it's a better number. Thank you, Deep. Take care. Great to see you here. Thanks for stopping by. The chicane is just... Ugh. I'm actually surprised that the Citroen doesn't try to kill me as much in the chicane, which is good news. One of the worst chicanes. Okay. I know I haven't done this one yet, but the one at Montreal, I feel like that one's kind of up there in worst chicanes. Especially the final chicane at Montreal. The one at Tokyo, what's it, Tokyo South Outer Loop is also extremely bad. Honestly, I mean, I don't know about you, but those chicanes kind of make this one look kind of good. Because at least with this one, you're going at a low speed, but the other ones is like you kind of have to send it really hard, and hope that your car doesn't go flying away. I don't know. Maybe this is me. It's like for Montreal, it's like the track feels really fun to drive around in, but the final chicane, I have a bit of a problem with that. Did I see the replay? Okay, I did. I must see if I can try to get a point 4. I mean, ending it here is tempting, but there's still 45 minutes left. Because I'll end the stream probably like around 12, actually maybe 30 to 45 minutes left. Probably go into like 12:45 or 1 in the morning, because I do want to get some sleep, and I definitely do need some sleep because I'm still kind of sick, so I don't want to push it too far. We'll save that for Saturday. But that felt pretty good. Not as much there. That one the car fell a little understeery. No! I was a little too aggressive at the first part of the chicane. All good, Arkies. Thanks for stopping by. Always a pleasure to see you here. Take care, and if I don't see you in anyone's stream, I wish you a very happy holidays. I might see you in Key stream because I know, I've been more of a lurker in his streams lately. Just because it's been so busy out, because he normally streams while I'm at work. And it just happens to be very busy at work, so I just don't have the time to type much. So I just end up lurking in the streams. Can we get a .4? avoid the green stuff on the left. That reminds me. Hear me out on this. So, I think I might have mentioned this on Twitter. I mean, not Twitter. Like on an earlier stream. But Twitter's been recommending me some indie devs where they've been making some driving or racing games that have kind of had me intrigued. So I think like some of them they might have demos out sooner or later. So I can't wait to check them out. I might stream them. I know the other week I did. I think it was like superpower racing, something like that. That was pretty fun. I know the dev, because I think there's only one dev that's worked on that game, which is amazing, because I can't see myself making like a whole thing by myself, like a whole game by myself. I think I would need like a whole team to do that. And I did see that this guy has made a couple updates to the game after the stream, after the stream, and I think he's close to creating a career mode. So I don't know if I want to stream it or if I'm just gonna like record it offline and then make a video on it. Not sure, but that's one game I'm keeping an eye on. That was a little too much beans right there. Let's do these. There's like a very fine line between getting it right and not getting it right. Because it's like, you have to turn in at a very specific time and then get on the throttle at a very specific time to get a pretty good run out of turn 2. It's like, and I know there, like, turn 2s where there is still some time to be gained. But it's gonna be pretty difficult to nail it down. Almost like kind of just like I don't know. What's that thing where like people like they walk on a rope and then they have like the balancing beams. I don't know what that's called, but it feels like it's like that. Because like you turn in, you do it too early, you go off track. You do it too late, it's like then you're not going fast enough. That was good. That was not good. Ayo. I got too greedy right there. I got too greedy. Tightrope walkers. That's what it feels like in turn 2. Although now I realize there's actually more time to be gained at the other parts. But thank you for checking them. Yeah, thank you, Sammy. Okay, so you're telling me that there might be a 0.3 in here. All my bones cracking. Don't forget to stretch, people. Don't be a shrimp. Oh, that was a really good turn. That's the problem, though. I'm getting too greedy. It's like, yes, I'm doing this right. I want more, and then I go off track. That's the worst part. It's like, I know I can do it. I just need to make sure that I stop doing stupid things. And this one didn't feel right. Let me restart. Okay, Sammy, dude, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you have an awesome rest of your day or night, and please do take care, and if I don't see you then, happy holidays. Same to you, Mario. Thanks for stopping by. If I don't see you then, have a happy holidays. And have an awesome day. Getting a little too snappy on me. I'm getting too aggressive now. I need to just tone it down just a little bit. Oh yeah, completely unrelated topic. Do any of you guys listen to the music artist Ado? Like spelled A-D-O? Cause oh god, this sounds silly, but I've been indirectly listening to her music for I think like 4 years now. Cause I've been listening to music covers. So it's like, you know, like Otto makes a song and then someone covers it. So it's like I will listen to that, but like I will never put two and two together that the original was by Otto. Until oh shoot, that was close. Until I came across one of her actual. Yes! Anyways, screw the point 4. We're going straight into the point 3s. Lord Almighty! I just realized there's only 2 sectors here. My question, the next question is, what is Tijni using? Tej, what are you using? Citroen! See, he's a man of culture. He's in the Citroen as well. You know, we don't use the Ferrari. We use the Citroen. Anyways, but yeah, but going back to Otto. I listened to one of her songs and I was like, wait a second, I've heard this song before. It's like I have. So then I went back to like one of the streams where the streamer was singing one of her songs, and that's when I realized, like, holy hell, this is the person that's been making the music. And it took my, excuse my language, it took my dumbass 4 years to realize I've been listening to Otto without realizing it. But like, if you ever get a chance to listen to her, it's like she, like her singing range is insane. Like, cause she can. Like depending on the song, like she can have like a really deep range. Okay, maybe not deep like Corpse Husband, but she can go like low, and then almost like on a whim or like on a snap, she can go to like a very high pitch, and like. How do I describe this? Because like she also kind of like because I know that in some of her songs like she screams, but it's not like screamo. like the way I worded it to one of my friends is like the way that she screams in some of her songs like kind of reminds me of Guns N' Roses and Aerosmith. Other than that, I don't know how to describe it. But like, yeah, like I was listening to her music, and I'm like, damn, like this person has an incredible vocal range. And then there's like one song that she sings where I don't know if this is like edited or if this is like actually her doing it, but like if it's actually her doing it, like I don't know how the hell she does it. Like she's able to do like tremolos with her own voice. I don't know how the hell to do that. Especially like when you're singing like your guts out and like she does a tremolo. Like that's insane. Like for those who don't know what a tremolo is, like when it's like let's pretend this is like a violin, like the what do you call it, like the neck thing of the violin. It's like you play a note, and then you spam like a note before or after it, so it goes like like so you're spamming like a note or like a note or a pitch just above it, and you just spam it. That's a tremolo. She can somehow do that with her own voice. I never thought that was possible. And I was like, how did she do that? I don't know. I just been listening to her music and I'm just like amazed, like that she's super amazingly talented. You know what sucks is that there's probably a 0.2 in this now. But anyways, there's probably a 0.2 in this. Now the question is, can I do it within the next 20-ish minutes? Also, thank you, Nismo. Nick, thank you. This is okay. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. Okay. But anyways, yeah. So that's auto. I don't think they're downshifting there is going to work. Damn it! I was gonna hope that I can set myself up at the chicane the right way and then get a better start to the lap, but apparently that's not the case. like, if I do this part just right, I could probably get to point 2, but it's gonna be so hard to get it right. That's the thing. I think that point 2 is going to be hanging out in sector 1. That's the part I don't want. Okay, I'm not going to lie. Like, sector 2 is actually not too bad. I'm more worried about sector 1 because I know there's turn 2 where it's like you got to get it right. This will be fun for the next 20 minutes. Oh no, it's doing the thing again. So part of the so the thing is that whenever I have to put away the wheel, I always unplug this. So because I've been doing that for the past like God knows how many years, this has been starting to get a bit loose. Damn, that was actually starting to look good. I think it's a USB-B port. Kind of wonder if it'll be possible to replace. I don't know what you call the thing, like the housing. Kind of wonder if it'll be possible to get that replaced. That way it doesn't feel like as loosey-goosey as it does now. It's like right up there with my Ghost. Like 200 of a second off right there. Now it's actually not too bad. that was such a sloppy chicane. So close to a 0.2 though. It's just a matter of cleaning it up a bit more. I'm gonna save this one for now. And Tidge is already at a 0.8. So is he still in the Citroen? Yeah, he's still in the Citroen. I don't know if I'll be able to get to 0.2 tonight, because I feel like this is going to be the point where I'm really going to hit a wall. Unless we can somehow just pull it off right away, then that'll be awesome. Well, let's see. We still got 15 more minutes. Come on. No. I was a little hesitant right there. What sucks is that I'm probably about a tenth or two off right now from the goes. More now, more at this point. I'm just gonna set myself up a bit better. Let's see if we can make this work. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh my god. That's... I don't even know what turn that is in the full layout, but... There's one turn that's going to be like my March Nemesis. It's surprisingly not the final chicane. It's actually turn 2. Such a weird little turn. It's like a very fine line. I think I stepped out just a little too much. Yeah, just a little too much. Tell you, this is the part where I'm hitting the wall now. Where it's like, I know I can get to point 2, but oh my goodness, it's gonna be difficult. Especially when there's 10 minutes left. Because I gotta go to bed soon. Not gonna work. I feel like I almost had it right there, but I was just a little too hesitant. And then trying to make up for it, I get too aggressive on, what you call it, turn 3? The right turn that goes into the back straight. And ended up on the swing off of the track. Was okay. Shoot, that was a little too much right there. Ooh. That's gonna be difficult. If I set myself up just right on the left turn, I feel like I'll be able to get like a much faster entrance into this part, but I'd have to be super careful with the throttle input because I'll likely still be turning left. Like just as I try to start turning right, I'm getting ready for the second chicane. But if I'm a little too aggressive on the throttle, because I think I'll be in first or second gear, the car might want to do some silly things, and then that'll mess me up. Come on. Not gonna work. I have no idea why I thought that was going to work. Or why I think that was going to work. Whatever, however you want to say it. That was never going to work. However, whatever happens, getting this time like pretty early on makes me feel pretty happy. Because honestly, honestly, I didn't think I'd be able to get this time like this quickly. Especially since I haven't been behind the wheel that much. I haven't played that much GT7 this week. I feel like I'd be rusty. It still feels like I'm still rusty. There are definitely some parts where I'm rusty. It feels like I can kind of pick up some things back up quickly. I wonder if Tidge was in a different car, because I think when I saw him the first time, he was already in the Citroen. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Yeah, because I think I saw he was at a 0.8. Let me see if he's still there. Yeah, 0.8. Actually, what I'm more surprised is that my time hasn't been knocked out of top 10. Because I think a lot of the time my time will get knocked out of top 10 like before I even in the street. I'm surprised it's still hanging on there. Yeah, honestly, same. I wonder if it... I know some people say it's forced feedback. Some, I don't know. Because it's like, I always see someone doing something and then I try to do the same thing and then I just spin out. I was like... So I'm just like, how are they doing that? I probably have to. I don't know. I'll probably need. Actually, what? I kind of want to do that now. I want to see the logger now that that is a thing. I want to see. Excuse me. I want to see where he's gaining time. Let's see. So let's load up my time. Let's load up Tijani's time. Just watch him be miles ahead of me on turn 2. Just watch. Press triangle. So I'm the blue line. He's yellow line. So we're doing good so far. And there's already a slight deviation. Tidge gets on the oh, okay. Tidge gets on the thaw just a little bit later, but he. Okay. So he's inching ahead of me right there. But then I'm trying to see where he gets the most time out of me. Because at this point, he's probably... What would that be, like a 10th right there? So let's see. He takes a narrow... Okay, he takes a narrow line than I do. That's interesting. But we're still kind of even on time. So then... Oh, okay. I think we see something over here. How do you go back? There we go. So he waits to get on the throttle until later. Yeah, because I'm already on the throttle, but I'm kind of just like going, what do you call it? Probably like half throttle. But I'll bet probably right here, Tidge is probably at full throttle so that he can just gun it out of the corner. Okay, I think we break it around the same time. He coasts for a bit and then gets on the throttle again, whereas I think I just waited out. Oh yeah, and then the final chicane. Yeah, the final chicane, he nails it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I think he completely what do you call it? He completely monster trucks the first curb, which gives him the perfect setup for the second one, and then he just flies away. Because you can see my line is like, I don't really straight line it. Like, I have a bit of a moment right here. And then, yeah, and then there he goes. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, because it's like up until probably like just before the final. Actually, no, just before. Basically, coming up to the hairpin, where we're not too far from each other, but it's like that left turn, or not the left turn, the right turn, like right over here. He gains a bit more time, and then final chicane he gains the most time. Like that's where he just drops me like a bad habit. I'm gonna see if I can try to do that. The only thing I'm not seeing are his inputs, but it's like I kind of have an idea of what he might be doing. But I'd have to look at his replay. Yeah, but that chicane, like, he nails it down. Understeer. Flash, how's it going? Good to see you again. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm just over here getting ready to wrap it up in a bit. But so far feeling pretty happy with my lap time. It's like the things that I know I can get a 0.2. I just needed to clean up the lap a little bit more and then just completely nail down the chicane. the thing is that it's going to be so hard to nail it down. And that could have been better. That could have also been better. I think I'm down a 10th. Like, that's gonna be so hard to nail down, because if you think there's like a fine line with turn 2, wait until you come across a final chicane. There's an even finer line there. If you want to like really nail it down. At that point, you need to be in the Tundra or the F-150 to completely monster chuck the final chicane. Okay, that was the hairpin of all time. Actually, that didn't feel too bad. And there's that. I'm starting to mess it up now. That means it's going to be time to go to bed soon. So let's see. I'm trying to remember what I was going to say. Oh yeah, so when I get home from work, what I'm going to do is start editing the lap guide for this video. So hopefully I'm able to have it out Friday at midnight, my time that is. Oh, that was not a good turn. And then Friday, I'm going to be doing a bit of the power pack. And then Saturday is where the fun stuff really happens, where I try to do the 6 hours of Suzuka. I want to see if I can try to do it all in one sitting. It's probably not going to end well, but if I have to do like a session 2, then so be it. But I'm going to try to do it all in one sitting. think this might be it for me. Yeah, this might be it. That's unfortunate. I couldn't get to point 2 though. I'm still happy with this lap. Still hanging on top 5. So you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this stream. That was a little cute little preview thing about, or for this new laptop challenge, which is Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya national layout with any Group 4 cars. So the Citroens are starting to take over, but you can still use other cars. They are still pretty viable. Shoot, someone's even in the advantage. In the Corvette, so yeah, I think there's gonna be a lot of cars that are viable here. But if you want like an easy pick, like a car that should hopefully give you a much easier time trying to get the gold, the Ferrari 458 and the Citroen GT. Other than that, yeah, a lot of cars you can use here. So, other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for bed because it is 1:11 in the morning over here. Thank you, Nick. Yeah, I always feel like my inputs are somewhat harsh, but then I get reminded, it's like, oh no, your inputs are smooth. Because every now and then, like, I get someone saying that, it's like, oh, okay. All right, let's get ready to end this. All right, have a good night, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you in the next stream, and yeah, take care. Nismo, Nick, Kami, Flash, who else is here? Sami, Mario, Arkies, Mano, Deep, Kami again. Alright, but yeah, thanks for stopping by, everyone. Yeah, great to see you guys here. Take care, and I'll see you guys around. Alright, bye-bye.